All right, what's good? What's good? What's good, world? We're gonna be getting into this Call of Duty, man. They was talking. They're talking about, you know what I'm saying, season three, of course, Warzone, operations, weapons, multiplayer, zombies, and the battle pass, whatever. I was gonna do like a full thing reaction, but you see, I already started watching it. So I'm actually gonna skip a little bit. Let's listen to a little bit part of the zombies or whatnot. Cause see, this is what I'm hoping for. I started watching a little bit, but I said, wait a minute. I got my software and everything fixed. Let's go ahead and do a live reaction of it. So here we go. The thing I'm hoping for the war, not for the war zone, but for the outbreak, and is the fact that they improve on it and give us, better storyline and everything to it. Just improve, add more into it. Because if they treat Outbreak like they treat Warzone, it's over with. You hear me? Go check out the Call of Duty podcast, and this is actually part of it too in the future. So let's see. Let's see.
Later in the season.
We're gonna go.
So, Matt, it sounds like the
We're gonna go to some
really
zombies. Let's go to some
when
zombies.
it comes to
Fast forward over to
small
the zombies
to
right here,
mid-size
baby.
experience.
Let's get it. Let's see what they got to say about zombies. Yo.
Meeting up with the zombies crew. And with that, we are joined today by Corky Lemcule, our studio creative director, Craig Houston, our lead writer, Kevin Drew, expert game designer, and Anthony Saunders, lead level designer. Gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, how's it going, John?
Hi, John.
Outbreak's launch was a huge success in season 2. More people played Black Ops Cold War Zombies than
It was pretty big. Big launch.
You guys delivered some new Outbreak content in season 2, and it sounds like the story's about ready to take off. Corky, Craig, why don't you jump in, tell players what's in store for season 3?
You know, after our initial setup on the first couple of rounds,
stage. I want to play that stage.
Characters are starting to develop their own agendas, and there's a lot of stuff brewing within the story, and that's something that is definitely going to take off in a big way during season 3, because I don't want to get into spoilers, but like I say, there's a lot of characters that have been kind of in the background or on the sidelines that are going to start to take a more prominent role in driving the story forward, if that makes sense. I think it does make sense. I think, Corky, do we even want to talk about the fact that later in season 3 we will have a main quest?
So,
hey, now we talking. So, look like they is going to improve on the main quest and all that. Now we talking.
as season 3 progresses, we will be unlocking the main quest for Outbreak. You know, as with all main quests, it'll involve the narrative and evolving the story of our characters.
And things will never be the same again afterwards, will they, Corky? This is where
Made me think they gonna nuke it like they did Warzone or something.
You know, we've been trapped in this kind of Cold War arms race between Omega and Requiem, but like I said earlier, the agenda
Obviously, a freaking ad.
in a slightly different direction, which will set us up more for future seasons.
Anything in particular that you want to call attention to, like whenever you talk about all the story intel that's coming people's way?
Season 3 is very much about building on what we've achieved so far in Outbreak. You know, besides a lot of new intel and a lot of new story stuff and new gameplay features, we're kind of just starting to tease the events that are going to lead us into a round-based zombies map that will come in a future season, probably season 4.
Well,
okay, hold on. So we really just got it right there. He said a new map is going to be coming about season 4. So hold on, take that back a little bit more. Repeat what he just said.
That will come in a future season, probably season 4.
Oh, dope.
We're kind of just starting to tease the events that are going to lead us into our next round-based zombies map that will come in a future season, probably season
so
4.
dope.
What
We're getting another one.
At our disposal now at the launch of season 3 are a number of gameplay features that we want to touch base with Kevin and Anthony on. Kevin, Anthony, it sounds like you guys are opening up a new region.
Yeah, we've got Duga incoming, which
That's the name of it. Duga.
Yeah, has been one of my personal favorites for a while.
Yo, I can't wait for that stage. I'm actually waiting for my shit to load
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
like a blend of forest and like urban industrial settings. It has like this just rained on look and this giant array that you can see in the background here. in the map. So it's a larger map. So vehicles are going to come into play for that. So I think.
Okay.
It sounds like as you kind of dig into this map experience,
Good stage for like a
there's some
sniper or
expanded
something.
objectives. There's some new intel that is kind of loaded throughout the experience for players to find.
Yeah, so every time we're adding a new region, an entire batch of new intel comes with that experience.
Hold up.
Every objective has new.
What is that behind
in
him?
this.
What is this? What is this stage right here behind him? Yeah, I don't. Yo. What is that? What is that? I mean, could just be some fan art or something, but hey, maybe maybe something. I don't know.
New space. We've also this season gone back and added additional locations for existing objectives in old spaces. So there's a reason to go back and experience those places as well. And that includes new intro points. And it's kind of amazing when you infill on a different side of the map how different it feels. Just moving through that space.
Yeah, true.
When you talk about sort of that experience, if we could expand a little bit more on some of the new world events that players will be able to interact with, upgrades, round skips, fill us in on what's happening there.
This is really exciting for me. We're adding the FAV and the cargo truck, which is a brand new vehicle this season, to the mode.
Bet new whip, pull up on the fours.
Which adds a new dynamic to moving through the
Oh,
world,
shit.
mowing down zombies. 4 crates have shown up in Outbreak with Season 3, each allowing you to upgrade a die gun if you happen to stumble upon one.
Yo, so that's dope.
These are in set locations, and players will have to go out there and discover.
So we get to upgrade Easter egg guns. Not Easter egg guns. Wonder weapons or whatever. So probably the Ray K will probably get to upgrade it now, and the other wonder weapon. That'll be dope.
Where they are. We have a new world event being added. It's called the Fury Crystal, and it's this timed kind of scavenge hunt where you destroy a crystal. And you have several more crystals spawn in the local area. You have to go and destroy all those in a time limit. And then if you're successful,
shit.
The Aether tool, it allows you to upgrade the rarity of any gun you're holding. So it's a very powerful item. And this world event will allow players a way to dependably earn that item if they can meet the challenge of destroying all those crystals in time.
How about you tell us a little bit more about the new field upgrade that's in store for Season 3?
Yeah, this is what I want to know. I've been hearing about it.
Zombies for Season 3. It is the ability to summon a deadly patch of weeds that can effectively shut down a space. So the idea here is that you would plant it at a key location like a barricade window or in front of a defend console. And as zombies enter this giant bush, they start to get slowed down and take chunks of damage. It also slows down and deals damage to elites and specials, so it can be used in all sorts of kind of interesting ways to help you survive.
I just think it's a really
that's gonna be dope.
Really interesting and cool.
That's gonna be dope.
I mean, even in our play tests, I've seen people use it in some very creative ways. So it'll just be really cool to see how the community at large ends up finding ways to use this.
Best way to use this when you're fighting the dragon.
It's powerful. So yeah, excited about that.
I have to hand it to you and the team. Like Toxic Growth, if it can't double as like a punk band name, it doesn't go in zombies. Right. All right, new challenges. Sounds like there are a number of new challenges in store for Season 3.
With every season, we add 20 new challenges as you move through the ranks. This season is inspired by Outbreak. We try to use these challenges to encourage players to try different play styles or strategies, and that's no different here. These challenges are all about Outbreak and doing different things in the mode.
So we were talking to Miles a little bit earlier, and it sounds like a lot of the
like what I hear so far
set the stage for making their way into the zombies experience. Anthony, you've got a favorite.
Oh yeah, the PPSH. It's actually an old favorite of mine from the World War II games. Just love that distinct sound of it.
Yeah, that's my gun. That's my gun.
Zombies maps with it. It just has a nice steady feel. Just a really great gun. And always the more guns, always good to play with, more camos to unlock. It's always ready for that.
It sounds like that there will be some new Onslaught content for PlayStation players, and it sounds like it's coming with the Yamantau map at launch. Kevin, what can you tell us?
Just another fun
Onslaught,
map to be
yeah.
playing Onslaught on. It's a unique location up on the cliff side, the frozen cliff side, fighting zombies. It's a lot more narrow than some of the other multiplayer maps, so it definitely kind of changes up your strategy as the orb is moving and you're following it along. And it's also worth noting that we'll be keeping containment around as an LTM for the time being. We've seen a lot of success and people are enjoying that, and we want to make sure that stays around so people can keep having fun with it.
Guys, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Yo.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Dope. All right, let's see. To my battle pass.
Today, there are a few Battle Pass updates worth sharing. Battle Pass integration brings with it 100 tiers of new content, starting with Wraith, as well as new weapon blueprints,
That shit, they're clean.
vehicle skins, and more. The Wraith Operator unlocks immediately at tier 0 with the PPSH 41 unlocking at tier 15.
That's the gun right there.
31 Sniper Rifle unlocking at 31. And for the first time in the Battle Pass,
Shit.
new Mastercraft unlocking at 76. A new ultra-reactive blueprint also unlocks at tier 95.
Oh, that's clean. It's kind of like zombies, pack-a-punch guns.
It will take you all the way to tier 100. Get up to 1,300 Call of Duty points back as you work your way through all the tiers, all redeemable for items in the store or bankable for a future Battle Pass. For all of the details about what's in store for Season 3, as well as a roadmap for this season's action, you can head to callofduty.com to learn more. Of course, you can head to Treyarch.com.
Dope. So look, let me take it back to a little multiplayer.
I'd like to thank all of our guests. Jump in and start talking about the two maps that became available during launch week.
Let me
off.
retake this shit right
I
here.
think it's one of my favorites in season 3. It's on the small to medium side. Some of the charm of this map, obviously, there's a lot of snow drifts. Going to create some really
Yeah, this stage right here is great.
It's
It's pretty big.
You're going to work your way
But it's
to
like
the observatory.
narrow.
That's going to be where B dominance is.
Almost.
That's going to be where some of the bigger objectives are. A lot of really fun engagements. And then across that observatory, you're going to have a couple of opposing balconies, so you can get into some more medium to longer range engagements. And then surrounding that, you've got some really nice flank paths. I personally really enjoy those small to medium maps, and Yamantau delivers on that.
Well, in case the chilly setting is too much for players to handle, things warm up in Diesel a little bit, no?
Diesel, again, it's in the
Diesel.
kind of lonesome desert of New Mexico. It's on the small to medium
Yeah,
side.
see, this stage right here on too much. I don't know.
Americana charm.
This stage right there still kind of warming up to me. I played it last night, right when it dropped, and it was still like,
Again, that center, you're going to be
got a little
working your
problem
way
with
to
it.
the gas station. Maybe you post up as a cleric and ring somebody up a time or two. And then the surrounding areas, you've got a junkyard that's really fun to play some cat and mouse around in. You can work your way along up this upper path.
It's definitely a cat and mouse.
You can flank around on the other trailer side and make your way through the parking lot. And then for the tactical rifles, sniper rifles, you're going to be able to post up along that highway, maybe along that 18-wheeler, get some really interesting lines of sight to some of those short-range players who are trying to make their way into that gas station. This map is very versatile. You're going to be able to play that in 6v6, all the core modes. You're going to be able to play that in 2v2 and 3v3 gunfight variants, blueprint gunfights. Maybe we'll throw a little knife fight in there. And then, of course, face-off for those players who want a little bit more of an intimate setting. It's really awesome to be able to put another map into that face-off rotation. So overall, Diesel, a blast to play.
Yeah, that's what I played with on face-off.
Both on the small to medium side. So I really think fans are going to like both of those.
All right, so this season there's another 6v6 experience coming with a Black Ops Classic. What's in store there?
Standoff.
That's what I'm waiting for, man. Oh, buffering problems. What is going on here? Why are we having buffering problems? There was no such buffering problems before. So we have buffering problems now. But actually, I already seen all this. But so look, why my buffering issues get situated. I'm actually going to wrap this up. So my initial thought already is like, with the zombies, that was the main important thing for me. For the thing is, with season 3, man, they introduced some new stuff to zombies. We probably ain't gonna get it, of course, right off the bat. But we did just get that we'll be getting another map, like a kind of like another, Firebase Z or whatnot. Some not necessarily similar, but we will be getting another standalone map with zombies, probably beginning of season 4. Hopefully we get that thing at the season 3 reload. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we don't have to wait all the way to season 4. But pretty excited, man, and I hope that they continue to add on to zombies. And this shit still got me stuck in the queue. I'm actually waiting for the season 3 thing to load up or whatever now, because we having issues with it last night. I got in and it was like connecting to server, a whole bunch of server issues. Follow me on Twitch. You seen it. But so far, man, I'm pretty excited. I like what they started doing these. They, you know what I'm saying? They usually do these on a lot of the Call of Duties that drop and whatnot. Pretty excited. I like when they do this because we get like a little overlay of what to expect during the season pass or whatnot. And the way all the support they put behind Warzone, I'm gonna touch into Warzone too. All the support and things they put into Warzone is pretty dope because of the mere fact that, you know what I'm saying, it's like the stage is now flipped because it was 2020 or whatever, and now it's like 1980 or whatever. It's doing Cold War. So it's like they're mixing the Cold War and the Warzone Modern Warfare or whatever kind of together, which in my opinion is dope because that puts the attention on Cold War, the game, anyway. So it's like, yo, Black Ops Cold War should be the main attention anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of just Cold War still linking back to Modern Warfare. So I'm like, yo, with the next Call of Duty come out, you know what I'm saying, are they going to put the spotlight, like is Cold War still going to be, or still going to have the spotlight? I think so, because of this little mix that they're doing with Warzone now. We're getting a little feel for it. And I can see them kind of taking it back and forth, like 2020 jumping back and forth to then, and then jumping back to, like, you know what I'm saying, when a lot of stuff is taking time back with the Russians and whatever, Cold War, what they're doing. I can see them like really flipping that back and forth since showing this little cutscene, which is actually really, really dope. And the way like the animation to it, like the camera zoomed out of the world, took time back, like that was like the whole cutscene of it is freaking amazing. So I can see them in the future with the next Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, kind of doing little things like that and kind of connecting the Call of Duty worlds. I think that'd be really, really dope. For us, my opinion with Outbreak and Warzone, I feel like, yo, I was having internet issues over there with that thing. So I feel like with Warzone, yo, they can kind of connect the worlds because Warzone with season 3 has kind of already, you know what I'm saying, took that going down that road, is going down that road to, like I just said, flipping the years around or whatever. So I can see them connecting the zombies and the Warzone modes together, or connecting the stories, I would say. Not necessarily connecting them together, but just connecting the stories. And I think that'll be pretty dope, because if we can get some type of experience or some type of spotlight that Warzone has for Outbreak, it'll be pretty dope. And the mere fact that we're getting solo maps plus that's a story plus the story with Outbreak, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty dope. I'm just hoping that they go ahead and transition over to some transit or something. That'd be pretty dope if we can get that classic stage. So hopefully during season 4 we can get that. But so far, man, this is pretty dope. I'm gonna start doing more like live reactions to a lot of this stuff like this. Be sure to follow me on IG, Mastermind RGTV, and Twitch, Master23Mind, and TikTok as well. So yo, we out. Appreciate y'all for stepping by. This is just the zombies reaction and a little bit of the multiplayer before I ran into buffering issues. But that's it. We out this thing, man. More to come. Call of Duty podcast on point 2. Check that out. Real gamer, baby.